Hey, what's up everyone? Zaire Williams here again with another video focused around social media management, marketing, right? Some tools, techniques that you can use in your digital marketing strategies to not really have to pay for a consultant. So for this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about LinkedIn, right? You probably have seen it a ton. People, hey, use it. I want to come and give you my 2 cents on it, right? Why, yes, you should be using it. Why it's a growing platform. Actually, I'll take that back. Why certain people should be using it, right? LinkedIn doesn't work for everyone, right? If you are in a space where you're building a business, LinkedIn is probably that direction where you want to go. So to start off, I'll talk about myself really, and then Exclusive as a whole. We are 100% full throttle into LinkedIn right now. There's different vibes and feels for different platforms. Obviously, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, are the 4 main ones for us. I felt like Exclusive really didn't fit in any of the other platforms. Myself personally, right? And when you think Instagram and myself as an entrepreneur, I'm not the type to post myself sitting there talking and being motivational all the time. I just feel like Instagram isn't the right platform for that. But the types of content that we create, videos like this, it is educational, right? I want you guys to learn how you can build your brand on your own. And for the most part, people who are interested in that type of content are living on LinkedIn, right? Or maybe they have a profile, right? There's a ton of people who have profiles, but they're more engaged on LinkedIn. And those are people we want to talk to, right? And then the obvious reason is, we're also trying to find clients, right? Our clients, and both at the price point and the level of business maturity that we're looking for, they're on LinkedIn. I'm not saying that these big businesses aren't on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook as well, but for the most part, some of the decision makers are on LinkedIn, and we can cut through some of the clutter and really grab their attention so that they can come and be a lead for us. Okay, so before we dive into the actual strategies behind LinkedIn, let's just take some time to really think about it as an overview, right? LinkedIn is a great platform if you are a professional, right? That could either be trying to generate sales, right? That's what we're doing with Exclusive. Might be looking for a job, obviously, right? Have your resume up there, make sure that looks good. Or maybe even you do have a job right now and you want to just have that resume show what you are to be open for future opportunities. That's really the only platform where I can go see what you're about professionally, not what you like to do on the weekends, right? Most other platforms care about your thought process, right? Twitter is like, oh, what's on your mind right now, right? Instagram is more so, to me, it's more flashy, and now it's turning more into like a marketplace, but that's its own other thing. And then Facebook is more family oriented, right? I want to stay connected with my family down in Florida. But LinkedIn is your opportunity to show who you are professionally, like what you do in school, right? Brag a little bit, right? I'm a founder. I started this business. I've worked with these people, right? That's what LinkedIn is for, and it doesn't really feel braggadocious at all. So we'll start basic here, right? LinkedIn. Start similar to other platforms. Have a profile picture, right? There's a cover photo that you can have similar to Facebook, right? Design that, or maybe just have another, a photo of yourself, of your business, of what you're about on that cover photo. I love to see people who design it. You can use a Canva. You can just really say what you're about. Take your summary that you might have in the bio and move that up to your cover photo, because that's probably the first thing that people are going to see when they come to your account. That profile picture is a lot more important than you think. People are very surface level, right? Have a smile. Don't be in there with your, I don't even want to call anyone who's doing anything bad that might be following me, but just be aware of who you're trying to attract and what you want to come off as, right? It's still a social platform that those things are still important. But then also I've seen people go 50-50 with, the college that they went to, their major. I love to amplify that. Not to brag, but it does show an element of me and who I am that's different, right? I went to the University of Vermont, which is, if you're from that area, it's different from, tri-state. I'm working the tri-state right now, so it shows that diversity for me. I do love the state, right? Love Burlington. But then also it shows that I was a civil engineer, right? So I'm a founder and I do creative stuff now, and I came from civil engineering. People who come to my page and they see that, they get insight on me and who I am that they might not have gotten anywhere else. So that's why I really think the college and your experiences are important, and then obviously your professional journey. Put those titles in there, and then have a brief description of what it is that you did, right? Let me know, okay, I was the marketing coordinator for this company. This is what my responsibilities are, right? Don't assume that people know what a marketing coordinator is or a marketing associate is, because those responsibilities are different for different companies, right? So you can have a brief summary of like, okay, this is what I did here, and this is why that's important. And then the last thing to think about for your profile page is your bio, your summary. I've seen people do great things on that. If you're looking for a job, say that in that description, right? Openly looking for a marketing internship in New York, New Jersey, X, Y, and Z, right? When I come to your page, that's the first thing I'm seeing. I'm more inclined to send you a note if I see that there. But then also, just summarize who you are, your experiences. I've seen people, talk about their aspirations, right? Talk about their team. I think that's a great opportunity for you to, express who you are. Okay, now you have your profile, right? You're good to go. Your college is there. They know that you went to Harvard. You're crushing it. What's next? Connect with people, right? You don't want to be, it's a social platform. Find out people that have similar interests, right? The best place to start is your university, if you went to university. If not, your profession, right? Find people that are similar and go down that route. LinkedIn does a really great job of showing your first, second, and third connections, right? So use the platform, use the search tool, and be, proactive with connecting with people. Just start to build that list, right? You don't know who you'll stumble upon. Most of the time, it is someone that you can gain value from. So I encourage you to continue to just connect. When you're doing that connecting, it's important, to add a note. Depends on the person. Sometimes I add a note, sometimes I don't. But you want to be strategic with what that note is. If it's someone that you're trying to get the attention of, or that you have intentions of messaging once you do connect it. Okay, so for that message, right now, if you're on LinkedIn, you'll see I get plagued with it all the time. These automatic messages, hey, we'd love to connect, so-and-so, doing this, doing that. And then when you follow them, you get an automated sequence of emails. That's how it feels like, emails, but they're direct messages. What I encourage you to do, again, if it's someone that you know what you want to get out of them, and get out of them, that sounds wrong, but what you want to communicate with and why you want to connect with them, just be direct, right? Obviously be polite, right? Hey, so-and-so, but let them know, because there is so much clutter around this messaging right now on LinkedIn. I've seen the best response when it's, hey John, saw your Instagram page, found out you were the founder, would love to talk about how Exclusive could help, right? Boom, that's it. He knows right then and there why I'm coming, right? Obviously, I still would love to connect, but I'm not trying to blow smoke, right? Be direct. People will value that, especially if they're on LinkedIn consistently and they see some of the BS that's out there. They're going to say, they're going to give you that shot. So make sure that you use that message to, separate yourselves from other people that are out there, but be aware that a lot of these connections or a lot of these people on LinkedIn are getting these random connections. So this is your opportunity to stand out. Okay, so you have your profile page. It looks great. Your resume is up there, right? Hopefully. And now you've gotten some connections, people from college, people from your area, right? People who have a similar profession. And now it's about creating the content. LinkedIn is a great place to start distributing content when you're comparing it to some of the other platforms, because there are so many people that are on the platform right now, but not too many people are actually creating content. So LinkedIn does a great job of amplifying what's out there, because like every other social platform, they want their users to stay on the platform. The longer they're on the platform, the longer they can make money. So, video content is king, right? That's across the board. You always want to do that. So if you can create small snippets of what we're doing, right? You're probably watching this on LinkedIn, so this works. That's helpful, right? LinkedIn will push that to the algorithm. So when you're putting out this video content, please be sure to keep it concise. Make sure it's a single idea in that 30 to 90 seconds that your user your audience can watch, get the idea, keep it pushing. Don't want to have 3 and 4 different topics within your 30 or 90 seconds, similar to any platform, right? You want to understand what people are on the platform for, get that message out there, and make sure it aligns with whatever that caption is that's around it as well. Okay, so some quick tools and tips that'll help amplify your content that people really aren't utilizing well on LinkedIn right now. Use of hashtags, very key. If you notice, you probably are already, you can follow certain hashtags, so once you add that hashtag into your post, it's going to reach that audience, people who have intentionally decided to follow that hashtag, so they're they're in your space. Additionally, make sure that you tag whoever you're talking about in the video, right? Or whose attention you want to grab that's around the content that you're promoting. It's a great way to amplify your content and get in front of more people. That's a small tip. People aren't really doing too much of that. And then lastly, if you're posting on your professional profile, and this is something that we do at Exclusive, if we post something on Exclusive, I make sure to share it on my personal account with whatever caption, because that amplifies the reach. There's 100 and something so people who are following me on Exclusive or who are following the Exclusive account, but on my personal I have upwards of 6,000 or whatever. But that's, like I said earlier on, it's because a lot of connections, right? But either way, I'm able to get in front of more people, and I'm even able to kind of bring my business profile along with me as I'm amplifying that. Okay, so your content's out now, right? You're starting to feel yourself. You're confident in the reach that you're getting with your content. Now let's talk about some LinkedIn etiquette, right? We talked a little bit about connecting, right? Make sure you have a concise note when you're trying to connect with people. But if you're using LinkedIn to try to increase sales or build your following, build brand awareness, there's some tips. There's ways that you can grab that attention without being overly dramatic or pushing people away. One of the best ways to do that is just commenting and liking people in your community or thought leaders that you want to be aligned with. Something I love about LinkedIn is if one of my followers likes or comments on someone's post, that is going to be now on my feed. That doesn't really happen on other platforms. So that's an opportunity for you to really just put your name next to another powerful name. Take advantage of that. That's how you can build your brand awareness. Commenting on LinkedIn is more powerful than any other platform, right? If you've seen Instagram right now, you post a photo, you're gonna get bot, right? Facebook, I don't even know how many people really add comments on Facebook. Twitter, pretty aggressive. But LinkedIn is great with commenting. If you comment something powerful on someone's profile or on someone's post, it's gonna stick there and it's gonna mean something. It's an opportunity for you to, again, be connected with that individual that you're commenting on and really gain that reach. Because anyone who now likes or comments that same post, they're gonna see your comment underneath that. So it expands that reach. Commenting is also, so here's another gold mine for you. Commenting on someone's LinkedIn post is a great way for you to warm up a lead, right? So say you're interested in doing business with a certain individual, you connected with them already, haven't really started any conversation. Before you send them a note, like some of their content, respond to it, right? Let them know that you're attracted to what they're saying and you have a similar mindset, so that when you do have that message, you can kind of start off with something already, and you guys already have built that rapport. So yeah, like I said, Exclusive is huge on LinkedIn right now. I'm a huge fan. I think there's so much more potential that's gonna grow with it. Every day you see another one of your friends making a business and saying they're an entrepreneur, right? They're going to learn that LinkedIn is the place to be. If you're that type of individual, I think that's where business is going. That's where corporations are going, right? That's what's going to be a big part of our society moving forward. So if you're watching this and you're on the fence of if you want to do LinkedIn or not, or how to do LinkedIn, just go on there, try to put out content, figure out your niche. Same thing we talked about in past videos, right? You can use all those techniques on LinkedIn, and just start to get comfortable with it, because it is going to be an application that's going to stay with us for a long time.